From Satanists in Masterton to witches in Hamilton.
May we give thanks to the gods for the bounty.
New Zealanders have long loved to flirt with magic. And we've been doing it longer than we think.
We normally think about the beliefs of European colonists at that time as being pretty much vanilla, down the middle of the road Christianity. By the 1890s, we see the rise of groups like the Theosophical Society, and we also see the arrival of the spiritualist movement, which in the early days was certainly loosely Christian, but centred on the idea that you could actually talk to the dead.
Back then, India was the jewel in the British Empire's crown, and early occultists cherry-picked Eastern beliefs.
Reincarnation was a very interesting topic in the 19th century, as is about reaching a higher mental plane through meditation. When you're talking about a time when there's a very high infant mortality rate, a relatively low life expectancy, and so the idea of being able to talk to those people who have shuffled off the mortal coil was extremely attractive.
To Maori, the idea that the spirits were among us was nothing new.
So we have lots of records of Maori attending European seances, for example, and actually saying that it reminded them of what either they remembered from their youth of traditional spiritual practices and tikanga, or what their elders had told them.
Among our early occultists are some familiar names.
Catherine Mansfield, famous author, very rarely does it get mentioned that she was briefly an intimate of Aleister Crowley, the famous sorcerer. Sir Edmund Hillary, who conquered Everest, was for a time a member of the Theosophical Society and later joined a group called Radiant Living. On one level is mainly about proper diet and proper exercise. But at another level, there was some fairly esoteric beliefs involving invisible ascended masters.
And our love for the paranormal has never died. Here at Christchurch's Barbados Street Cemetery, teen Satanists gathered up to the 90s, keen for a glimpse of the ghost of a 19th century maid.
I think it's dangerous to call any of these people weird or strange, because I think we all, to a certain extent, harbour a little magical thinking. We all have our lucky charms, our lucky socks, you know. It's something that people continue to be interested in. Some people get it from religion, other people get it from reading tea leaves.
There's something exciting about dabbling in the occult, I think. You came from Hamilton like I did. Remember that shop in, I think it was in like Collingwood Court? You go along, get tarot cards and crystals.
Shakti something?
Yeah, Shakti books, I think it was. I spent all my pocket money there, honestly. I actually thought I started reading tarot cards because I thought it might help me get the girls, but that proved not to be true.
Well, Jesse, if you would like to keep saving your pocket money and add to your weird little collection, Andrew Paul Wood's Book of Shadow Worlds is available now in bookshops.
I was going to say science and the internet has ruined a lot of that because, you know, now we have facts, but it hasn't, has it? It's made it worse.